about how to beat him in the mid game. Once he has.
They need to run at people with Ember.
Okay.
They have 0 kills.
So they need some kills.
Run at people with Ember and Ion Shell.
Okay.
I think that's look at their lineup. Slarlar, Ember, Lifestealer. These heroes want to be running at people.
Guaranteed kill makers. I mean, Centaur, Ghost Stick is level 7, Roshan's fallen to the Ursa. It almost feels like Empire have just had a free game at this point. Highcat, oh, that's a good TP. Crushes there from RMN though. Nice attempt by Ghost Stick. He'll go back to the stomp, but Highcat turn. Oh, RMN very nearly dead to that Centaur double edge.
Yeah, the thing about it is they're able to use Stampede for every fight. Empire playing a great keep away game right now. Ursa has not died. He didn't even lose his Aegis right there, and they're just buying time for the Radiance unless he dies right here.
Cold Embrace is there. Chappie can maybe armor toggle this off and on. No, he can't.
Ion toggle
Ion
through
shell.
double Ion Shell.
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't think that's even possible.
I was being a little bit optimistic. Just a little bit optimistic, but Highschool is kind of toe-to-toe with the Ursa Warrior.
Dendi's coming in. Alchemist has 1,260 gold. He's 90 gold away from his Radiance. He might die here.
He's so close. He's got his Chemical Rage up. He's still got the duration on it. And now the concoction, turn around, the wall is down. As the Cold Embrace under the Wind Wyvern, but still dead. The Ghost Stick goes in. Double Edge kills himself. Dendi gets a double kill through Flame Guard. And FN chases General. One more swipe, clapping down. Aegis going to be taken back and reclaimed by the big man, but I think this might be the death of the Ursa again. Yeah, he tries to battle through, but Pycat with Dendi, they've got more than enough to kite him and hold him in place. 3 kills to the good. Na'Vi find a 3-for-1 trade-off and keep that tier 1 bottom lane alive.
Dendi played really well that fight. He didn't go into Alchemist. Alchemist was like, yep, generally enough, I would say, to warrant getting it. And the armor against Ursa helps, especially if you get Winter's Curse. He's most likely the one to get Winter's Curse, unless they're trying to stop the Lifestealer from attacking people during a rage. That's the second most likely target. Eventually, though, he's not going to be tanky enough to TP out from anything.
Oh, they get a kill top lane, but Dendi's the one caught mid! Perfect timing there. Ghost Stick with the 2 others, King R and FN. They smoke and they wrap in. Na'Vi thought they found a freebie top lane, but Ogre for an Ember Spirit. Empire will be well happy with that.
If they can stick the next Roche, I think they'll be in a really good spot.
FN nearly has his basher. Illuminate comes in. Nice little blink to dodge away from that. And this actually puts RMN into a position where he goes in straight onto the Ursa Warrior. Enrages there, but he's already low HP. The battle continues on the back, but they chase in the Winter's Curse down, and Pycat forced to fight into RMN, not quite killing him off. In the back end, though, Ghost Stick, he's dropping to Darkseer Kotl. He goes back in looking for maybe a double-edged stomp, but he's not going to get it. Na'Vi, they find a kill, and yet again defend this bottom tier 1. And Chappie won't be wanting Dendi up on top lane. Rush. Oh, look at the combo! Na'Vi, they've found them all! Ghost Stick Stampedes, but they've only killed off the Winter Wyvern. In comes the Alchemist. 1, 2, 3, slaps down RMN Slardar. And what looked like a huge wombo combo that I really thought was going to kill maybe 2 or 3 heroes of Empire there. Turns out to be just 1 support down. Na'Vi go into the Roche pit and look to finish this off before Empire can really do anything about it, but FN with Chappie. 3 seconds until Chemical Rage, and Roshan is given up on by Na'Vi.
Back to mid. Alchemist is not there for the fight, but Ursa is heading on over. BOTs are up on the Alchemist in case they do want to take this, and he's already TPing in.
He's coming back. Roshan, half HP, a Winter Wyvern. Observer Ward from the Radiant, place down and out. He's going to stun himself there. Sentry Ward will put out. Yep, they've killed the obs. Darkseer stunned. In comes Ghost Stick, killing off the DS. Pycat though, chomping down on one. RMN in the background, and then comes Dendi. Kills off the Alk as the Chemical Rage wears off. And now Roshan might belong to Na'Vi as the Stampede comes out way too late. It's Centaur 1v1ing onto Dendi. Iron Shell is down, but Ghost Stick looks like he'll drop, and Roshan, in they go. FN was trying to solo it looks like, but Pycat with RMN, they've slowed him, they've killed him. Pycat gets another dominating streak for him, and Roshan will go the way of Na'Vi. Empire, they lose so much from this. 3 heroes gone, team fight lost, and Aegis going into the hands of Na'Vi. More nuanced, the heroes like the Wyvern are harder to play. Na'Vi, I don't feel they have any difficulties executing. It seems to be much easier for them to, wander into a team fight, find an initiation, and just throw their spells in.
I agree. It's way easier to execute.
Stampede in. And there's the execution. Kill off Alchemist instantly. Ghost Stick does land his stomp onto Lifestealer, but the chase on the eastern side. Winter Wyvern's caught and killed, it looks like, as Na'Vi are starting to run rampant with this game. Iposhka, mana leaked up. Dendi, well, he's popped his veil down onto him, and Ogre, 1, 2, 3, down he goes. Pycat finds the final blow, and a Mega Kill streak goes his way. Tier 2 towers look like they will be forfeit, at least the one at middle lane as the lane pushes in with that creep wave.
I'm actually a little sad that FN's not playing the Alk. In Aegis, you're starting to fall off, and that's when Alk is going to have like Radiance plus one more item. And then Ghost Stick is.
Oh! Ooh! Oh, the first hit bash. Yeah, cool.
Mega dead.
Cool. Yep. Another kill. 17-9. Oh, the lead is about 4,000 in net worth. We're going to jump up to about. When is the next daytime? A minute and a half until next daytime when they can start sweeping across this map, looking for all these Dire Observer wards. Maybe even making a play around this Roshan, but Empire are the ones storming forward. The smoke is broken. Pycat, he's down on the low ground and Empire can't find anyone. Maybe they see the Kotl and he'll walk straight on into them. They see him now. They definitely know what's up. Blink Stomp, Crush dead, Kotl gone.
Oh, it's the blinding light.
Maybe RMN gets caught as well. Nice. And didn't bother going for the Octarine, but tier 3 at bottom lane, getting pounded. Glyph is used. Empire are coming in from the western side. They're going to look for this Kotl, but in comes General. Vacuum misses completely. Cheese. Popped by Dendi. Kotl's already dead. RMN chased down as well by the Ogre, but the Winter's Curse. It's down onto Lifestealer. Dendi does like no physical damage at all. And now they've changed up the Ogre and the Alk. The Cold Embrace comes in, but Dendi remnants forward, finishes off one. Looks for another. Chappy stunned bash. Pycat killing him off. Pycat's still alive, but the Aegis will be taken out of his hands. The high ground is held again by Empire, and Na'Vi looks like they'll have to fall back at least for now. Kotl will respawn in 3 seconds time. I wonder if they'll try and continue this push. The TP to the shrine. Kotl wants to get back in.
Got the Alchemist yet again. After pulling on so many eggs, he's not actually that strong himself.
And now with no Glyph, no Alk, no Winter's Curse, Na'Vi have a tier 3 and they might even have Barracks. Empire on their last legs at this point. 21-11, your highest net worth hero dead. Ghost Stick goes in for the stomp, but no follow through. FN might have to save his Ogre here. The Vacuum back into Crush. The combo! They've got them! 3 of them dead. Godlike streak for Dendi. And Ghost Stick even with the Axe upgraded Stampede to get them away. FN with the Enrage. Will retreat back into the fountain. The chains catches too though, and I think Dendi wants to go in for more. RMN with another Crush. And Ghost Stick, he thought he was safe, but he's really not. The Winter's Curse finally catches Dendi, but there's no one nearby to punch him, apart from the Darkseer and another fall. The dieback from Winter Wyvern. 4 dead from Empire, and Alchemist, when he finally respawns, there's no one left to support him. RMN's playing this guerrilla tactic warfare style, jumping in, jumping out, looking for crushes, but FN with a first hit bash, the concoction lands as well. RMN's gonna sprint himself away from this, and he might just be able to. The Radiance is burning down, but Pycat comes in, bashes up FN, the Desolator doing work, and Dendi slowed somehow there, but still gets the chains, the Vac. Chappy forced back to his shrine, and Dendi finally gives up on the kill. Another Rex falls mid lane, 1.5 lanes gone. Na'Vi might stop now because Empire are finally respawning and can hold the line, but Na'Vi were the ones that drew the line, and then now can look for a shrine up at top.
Running away from this Ursa, and this fight's just really rough. Yeah, no Abyssal.
No Abyssal and Ursa I think is one of the big things. Pycat.
He has enough armor now, I think, on the Ember Spirit to survive it.
Maybe so. Pycat has an Abyssal. General. Got FN, the Blink. Stomp is there with the concoction as well. The Darkseer's gone. Pycat wants in. Even after losing their big team fight hero, RMN with the remnants forward. Hello, Dendi says good night. 2 heroes gone. RMN will finally fall, but look at Pycat being ripped to shreds in here by Chappy, as well as this Ghost Stick Centaur, and they do bring him down. Dendi's left alone. Doesn't have a leg to stand on as Chappy sprinting forward. Does Dendi have another remnant? He does in a second, so he can throw this up onto the high ground somewhere, but he just blinks away. Somehow able to escape. Good chains again. Remnant across. Concoction will still land. Blinding light is there from Biver, but in comes FN. Dendi's got no more escape mechanisms. Tries to slide chains to get away, but Dendi's gone now.
Oh, wow.
Na'Vi, they lose a team fight next to their ancients thanks to Empire killing the Dark Seer. They've got Stampede. RMN smoking forward, Blink Crush, no Stampede just yet, and Ghost Stick is gonna die before he can even cast it. The Winter's Curse is back over onto Pycat, and in comes the Alchemist, the buyback from Ghost Stick. He's got his Stampede ready, but he needs to get into the team fight. Dendi Remnant at the back looking for King R, and there it is. Ghost Stick pops his ultimate. General with a vacuum wall in the back end does a little bit, but not enough. FN is now looking for kills. He's found the General DS, invests into a creep by Pycat. Chappie can't stick on a target, but FN is finally going to drop. Surely he dies, and he will. RMN also dropping on top of that ramp, and Dendi, he escaped from this. A Remnant to safety could be enough to save him. Blink off, fall down, but no. Arctic Burn takes that one back, and General buys back. They want to continue this fight. Pycat sprinting forward. I think King R is dead here. A few hits from Pycat once the cold embrace is done. Will be at the end of the Winter Wyvern. Ghost Stick, Mana League, Blink Dagger. They're not going to be able to get you far enough away from Dendi and Biver, and General even comes in. The buybacks galore, actually, as Ogre wants to return to this one. But that's 3 heroes now on Empire without buyback available. Alchemist. He really wants to stun Dendi. Pops his Manta Spell, but the Abyssal Blade comes through. Pycat, a couple more chomps, one more, and he's got it. Buyback from the Alchemist is needed just to save their base. Empire, what just happened?
Throwing bodies left and right, dude. Ember Spirit is... He fights way better when the BKBs are down. Ursa only has so many cooldowns, whereas Ember, you know, he's just kiting them non-stop and doing his thing. He's just level 25 now at the moment with Octarine, even has a Chakra for extra cooldown reduction, and he's just kiting them all day. And they blew up the Centaur before Axe ulti. That was the most important thing that fight. And where was the Winter Wyvern? Normally Winter Wyvern would be there for the Cold Embrace, but he just doesn't have any items. He doesn't even have Aether Lens for extra cast range. He just could not save the Centaur.
Yeah, no force and no blink or anything. It looks like Dendi's just cleaning up. Alchemist is the last man standing.
They can always just jump the backline with the Ember. That is, I think, the biggest problem in this game, that Ember was just able to bypass the Ursa, just ignore him, and just gun for the weak Winter Wyvern every single fight.
Beeline for the Wyvern. Alchemist with this death.
That has to be game.
You leave Ursa alone, cold, tired, hungry, and dead.
GG.
And the Cubs stand no chance when their parents are gone. GG is called, and Empire defeated by Na'Vi, who make their way into the grand final of this